Welcome back to the Black and Gold Report. I'm Kevin Freeman. We're now joined by ladies head basketball coach John Haskins. We're going to talk about some women's hoops. Welcome back to the program.
Good to be here, Kevin.
Now your team is 1-2 to start the season. They haven't had a whole lot of games up to this point. Talk a little bit about the team start. What's the team doing well? What's the team still need to work on?
Well, I think we need to work on a lot of things, and the number one thing that we need to work on is consistency. I think we've had some players have some kind of up and down games, and particularly our core group of players, and with that I think Dominique Washington, Dee Dee Cotton, Jasmine Hairston, Anya Noer, and Courtney Molden. Those five we really need consistent effort and performance from every night in and night out. So we need to be a little more consistent. And we need to rebound the ball better. I think that's probably, as you look at what we've done, my biggest concern so far is we were getting out-rebounded by about 12 a game. And most of that rebounding needs to come in the post. Our guards are rebounding the ball well. Mm-hmm. Our posts need to rebound the ball better.
Well, let me ask you a rebounding question then. What in your opinion as a coach is really key to rebounding in general? Is it positioning, size, a combination of these things? What makes a good rebounder?
All the above, yeah. I think there's a lot of things that go into rebounding. First of all, defensive rebounding is a lot positioning. Getting yourself between your man and the basket and getting some space to get away from the basket. Jason Tinsley, our former men's coach, used to talk about wearing the rim like a halo. I mean, you're not going to get many rebounds standing right on the rim except for the ones that don't count. Those are the ones that go in. So getting some space, making some contact, and then pursuing the basketball aggressively. Offensive rebound, it's a lot about reading the shot, where it's going to come off, and going to get the ball. And I think some of the best offensive rebounders aren't necessarily the big, strong kids. They're the quick jumpers that are really quick to the ball.
I always use an example. I know this is on the men's team and not the women's team, but Chris Hargrove, who graduated last year, 6'1", and he was able to rebound and position himself very well and out-rebounding a guy
strong, quick off the floor. But, you know, if you look at like a Dennis Rodman, mm-hmm. I mean, those are the guys like that are long and kind of lean and got some strength, but are really quick to the ball and quick leapers, I think, are probably the best offensive rebounders.
Well, let's talk briefly about the team's last game. It was a close 77-68 loss at Wingate last Tuesday. I think the telling things here you mentioned, they gave up 18 offensive rebounds to Wingate and 28 turnovers, I think, were the key to the Bulldog victories. I mean, to what do you attest to this? I mean,
well, first of all, Wingate's a very good team, and
yeah.
they're long, they're athletic, they're very strong. They pressured us both in the full court and the half court, and we didn't respond to that. The first two games, Coker, we had 9 turnovers, which is outstanding. Queens, we had 16, which is very acceptable. 16 turnovers a game would lead our league in the least turnovers per game if we could keep it around there, although we had a few ones that kind of shot ourselves in the foot late in the game. Wingate put a lot of pressure on us, and we just didn't handle it well. They made us play a little faster than we wanted to play, which was a turnover issue. Rebounding, we just need to do a better job of getting a body on people and keeping them off the glass again. And I think it starts with our post players doing a better job rebounding.
You mentioned Courtney Molden a couple of minutes ago, and she had a very good game against Wingate in a losing effort. Talk about her contributions and what are her strengths as a player? Well,
I think Courtney kind of against Wingate did some things that we think she's capable of doing. First of all, she's strong. She posts well in there. The previous 2 games, part of the issue is we need to do a better job of getting her the basketball and looking for her in the post. But she did a nice job taking the ball to the basket and getting fouled. She can finish plays in there. She could also come outside and shoot a little bit. So she had a good game. Needs to be a little more consistent on her free throw shooting. I think she was 8 for 14 against Wingate. And if you're going to get to the line, you know, hopefully we got somebody that's getting to the line that's making free throws. But and she can rebound. She rebounds at times. Is doing a better job of rebounding also. But I think Courtney kind of showed what she can do.
Coach, you're running in the first 3 games of the season, at least. You're running an 8-person, 9-person rotation for the most part. Talk about your team's depth, and do you worry about fatigue as a lot of your starting 5 are picking up some pretty heavy minutes early in the season here?
Not really. I think Dominique Washington is the one that doesn't come off the floor for us, and she's in great shape, plays hard the entire game. we do need to establish a little more depth. 8 or 9 is fine. I've had teams that played 6.5 to 7 people, and that's when you've got a concern. But we're trying to work some more people into the lineup.
Well, you've got a big local rivalry coming up next. Your team takes on the Lady Broncos of Fayetteville State on Tuesday. We're expecting a pretty big crowd. What do you know real quick about the Lady Broncos, and what do you need to do to beat them? I've
had a chance to see them in person and see them on film, and just Fayetteville State, they're going to push the ball in transition. Very athletic. They're going to drive it to the rim. They're going to offensive rebound you and put some pressure on you defensively. And if we do our stuff, I think we'll be okay. Last year we did, and they scored 51 points in a 20-point win. 3 years ago, we didn't, and they scored 90 points in a 16-point loss here. So,
all right, Coach. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Fayetteville State game when we come back and talk to Coach Haskins.